Thank you for that. Thank you, Climar, for a very nice intro. As usual, tama po kayo. Magandang maulan na hapon sa inyong lahat. And I hope you're all fine and well prepared for the coming, ano ba yan? Mawar? Mawar ba yung, it's a tropical depression ba yon or bagyo, no, na parating? I hope you keep yourself warm and dry itong parating na typhoon coming this weekend daw, no? Keep yourself safe and your loved ones. I hope you're all safe, no? And anyway, maraming salamat sa inyong pag-attend nitong ating scientific meeting, no? I mean, presentation ko. I hope you will learn from my presentation today. Wait a minute. Like to share host disabled. Screen sharing. Oo, sige. Pinaantay ako ni host.
Ayan, Doc. Okay na ba?
I don't know. I'll try again. There you go. Share. There. Oh, wait a minute. Where is my... There. Okay. There you go. Oh. There. Okay. Yan. Can you see it now? Ayan. Parang may naguhugas ng kamay. May naka-on pa yata. Baka may storbo kayo, no? Kindly, let's put our microphones on mute. Not unless you have questions, no? Anyway, my topic for this last presentation, this sharing of mine is about the anti-aging effects of Elixir Placenta, no? Today is Thursday. Ang anti-aging effects of Elixir Placenta. Now, what is very nice about this topic is that you will be addressing, no, a particular sector of the population. Meaning to say, mayroon mga areas or groups ng ating population that you want to encourage, no, na mag-benefit nitong ating produkto Elixir, no. Pwedeng sa mga lalaki, pwedeng sa mga babae, no, because of the different active ingredients that can help them. Now, in this particular presentation or sharing of mine, we will be focusing on a particular segment of our population. Ito po yung mga nag-iedad na, no, who are aging, because you can address them, no. At the end of this presentation of mine, I hope you learn a lot, no, para ma-address nyo yung mga needs nila, yung mga katanungan nila. And why will I take Elixir Placenta, no? Ma'am, lola, nanay, tatay, no? Kailangan nyo ito because, no? Because of what you will be learning from this presentation of mine, no? So I will be trying to address this, no? And hopefully that at the end of this presentation, may matutunan kayo so that you will be able to market the product more effectively so that you can address their concerns, no? Kasi ang dami mga nagtatanong, no, sa inyo, paano ako matutulungan yan? And you will be able to address it properly in the proper context, no? Kasi before, yung nakaraan na month, we addressed the reproductive female reproductive system, the female, so iba naman sector yun. But this one will be addressing the aging population ng ating bansa, no? Well, basically, not just here, kasi ang iba sa inyo are also in other countries, no? And this will be a very good platform that you will be able to learn kung ano yung kailangan ninyong matutunan. And if there are other concerns na hindi ko matouch, nandyan naman sila Ma'am Climar. They can always help you out there, no? And we can have question and answer later on. At any rate, let me just tell you about this, no? According to the World Health Organization, our population is aging manang mabilis, no? Tuloy-tuloy ang pagtanda and ng ating population. People over 60 years old worldwide is expected to reach 2 billion by 2050. Can you imagine that, no? Sa dami. And bakit kaya ganun? Well, basically, obviously, mas ano na tayo ngayon, mas we are more informed ang ating mga matatanda na aging na population what is good for them. The right nutrition, vitamins, supplements, nandiyan na lahat, no? Lahat ng mga exercises, lahat ng mga nutritious supplements are available to them. Unlike before, na wala, oops, huwag ka kakain ng mataba. Oops, may mga laboratories who can check us, no? Para maayos yung ating mga blood chemistry. And so therefore, mas nagtatagal ang ating mga ang buhay, no? Na-stretch what you kung baga hanggang ang average lifespan is just 60, ngayon mas tumatagal 70s na, no? Or even 80s pa, no? Growth rate is slowing down. Meaning to say the population increase, humihina. Birth rate has been low according to World Health, meaning to say birth rate is low because for example in 2020 the birth rate was only worldwide, no, 8.52%, which is a decrease of 1.89% compared to 2019, no? So ang nakakatawa nito noong 2019 pandemic. So sabi nga ng iba dapat dumami pa nga ang population dahil pandemic naka-quarantine lahat at nandoon lang sila sa bahay at walang ginawa kung hindi gumawa ng babies. But despite that, nagkaroon ng decrease, no, ng ating population, no? The natural population growth rate was 1.45%, which is a decrease ng previous year, which was 1.87%. Why? Simply because lahat ng mga bansa, no, we already have our own population control programs, no? Population control meaning we want to space family planning, space our pregnancies. Ang usap-usapan nga, for example, they say that in Singapore, they stop at 1. Okay? Ganon ang mga Singaporeans, kakaunti lang sila because they are more career-oriented. In China daw, they stop at 2. Okay? Gustong-gusto makalalaki, kaya minsan dumadami, but they stop at 2. Ganon ang China. In the Philippines daw, they stop at 6 in the morning. No, I was just kidding. But walang ganun daw ang Pilipinas, walang pakialam. The more the better, lalo na daw sa probinsya. Kasi the more children, mas marami ka daw mauutusan, mas maraming tutulong sa iyong pagbubungkal ng iyong farm, no? At maraming magtutulong pagka nakatapos, makakatulong sa pamilya. That is the mentality of Filipinos. Kanya nga sabi nila, walang family planning, no? And most of the time, walang access doon sa family planning. But in general, the whole world are ganon, no? Conscious about the growth of their population. And so therefore, as compared, no, ito yung sabihin na natin in a microcosm, tingnan mo itong the biggest country population-wise, and this is China. Okay, China has an estimated aging population will reach 480 million ang kanilang matatanda by 2050. Can you imagine, this is more than 1/3 of the whole world's population. Ganun katanda, no? And ganun kataas ang kanilang dami nagsasabi Japan ganon, but yes, even China has. But in China, kasi ang taas ng population nila, they will have at least 35%, an approximate of that. And in the next 5 years, the birth rate will remain low. Kasi nga, we realize that the population is too much against our natural resources, no? Na kailangan mabagal ang natural resources lumago because we are not replenishing the natural resources natin, food, that is the source of food, no? So kailangan ibalanse natin. So sinasabi ng ating mga population experts, bagalan yung pag-produce ng more babies. So dumadami ang mas matatanda. So ito na ngayon yon. This is now the situation. The aging population natin has the problem wherein you have patients. Pag tiningnan nyo ang mga tita nyo, mga lola nyo, no? And you will see them, no? With the appearance of their skin, medyo sagging, flabby, ang kanilang buhok, graying, memory is declining, and then they have degenerative diseases. Ang alam nyo siguro, ang degenerative diseases, there's a a group of diseases that usually are found in the aging population. They are more susceptible, mas madali silang tamaan ng mga chronic diseases pabalik-balik kasi humihina ang kanilang immune system and yung resistensya nila. Healthy lifespan expectancy, therefore, ang is less, no? Umiikli ang kanilang expected lifespan than their actual supposed to be lifespan, no? Because of this, no? As they age, no? Kaysa nung sila'y bata-bata pa, mas matagal ang life span expectancy natin, no? And therefore, this threatens itong sinasabi ko, the socio-economic growth and the sustainable development ng isang country. And therefore, the global aging phenomenon ng mga tumatanda has been the focus of research among countries, no? Doon sila nagfo-focus ngayon paano natin matutulungan itong aging population na ito. And of course, there are so many things that are available. Ang focus natin ngayon is not about giving them food, it's not about, no, it's about how EP, Elixir Placenta, our product can address this particular sector. Now, some of the most common signs of aging, ano yon, di ba? Obviously, impaired vision. Humihina ang paningin, kaya may mga reading glasses na tayo. Hello, ano po yun? Pakiulit nga, di ba? Impaired hearing, medyo humihina ang pandinig, no? The loss of muscle strength, no? Humihina, hindi mo na dati nabubuhat ko si Mrs., ang aking mahal, papaakyat sa kama, ngayon hindi na, matulog ka mag-isa mo, umakyat ka sa kama, ano? Hindi, humihina tayo. Dati nabubuhat natin kung ano-ano, isang sakong bigas, whatever, but at this time, we have become less strong, no? Ang ating immune system has been depressed, decrease of immune function has decreased, no? At nagiging mas sakitin tayo. There is a bone density loss which is manifested doon sa mga osteoporosis, nagiging marupok ang mga joints, ang mga buto natin, no? Dati pag nagkaroon ng sprain, ang bilis bumalik, nakakabalik tayo sa paglalaro, pag-exercise, pero at this time, ang tagal gumaling, andun pa rin ang sakit, ang kirot, no? And there is less metabolism, meaning to say, yung pagkain mo, ang dati nung kayo'y bata-bata pa, madaling matunaw yun, at saka ito gutom ka na naman, kakain ka na naman. Unlike dito sa aging population na ito, hindi. Kaya parang kanina ka pa kumain, no? Ba't ayaw mo pang kumain? Parang busog pa ako, pakiramdam ko, no? There is lots of loss of energy, no? Ibig sabihin, mas nagiging matamlayin sila, nakaupo lang. There is hair loss, obvious naman yan, no? Nagninipis ang buhok, no? Mas maraming nalalagas na buhok at this time. And there is a decrease in balance and overall mobility. As you can see here, nakikita mo, lahat sila madalas nakaupo. Pumunta ka sa mga priority lane, sa mga airport, sa mga sinihan, sa mga supermarket, sa mga pharmacy, ano meron? Mga upuan, di ba? Kasi madaling mapagod ang mga senior citizens natin, ano ha? Ngayon, nakikita nyo dito sa photo na ito, no? Unlike nung pinakita, nalala ko yung isa nating gwapong member, si Mr. Sino nga ito? Si Gerson, no? Si Gerson, pinakita yung mga nakapila doon ng mga Mercedes-Benz, nagkagandahan doon ating summit, no? Hindi ako naka-attend, by the way, sorry ha. Ngayon dito, sa aging population ito, nakita mo pagandahan ng Mercedes-Benz, dito, pagandahan ng wheelchair. Ayan, nakikita nyo yan, no? So, basically, that is how the aging population is, no? Ayan, nagkikwentuhan sila, hindi ka, ito yung aking wheelchair, mabilis itulak. Kasi nga, it's a new model, etc., etc. So, this is how it is because you have loss of balance and mobility, no? Madali kang mabuwal, madali kang maliyo, no? That is part of the aging process. What are the manifestations of human aging? Basically, structural degeneration. Structural meaning sa loob, no? It is not only a matter of the skin, nakikita natin na ang daming pangungulubot, no? Structural means even the bone, there is bone loss sa loob, no? Basically, and then yung mga tissues natin, yung mga vital organs natin, the function declines ng mga tissues natin. Parang kotse, kailangan magpalit ng mga filters, kailangan mag-change oil, kailangan dito walang na-change eh. Nagde-deteriorate yun. Kung sa ating mga sewer, yung mga daanan ng ating mga pinaghugasan, nagkakaroon ng sebo at madaling ialisin yung mga sebo, sa katawan natin nagkakaroon din, kumakapal ang sebo, no? Especially if very fatty ang ating diet. And so therefore, hindi mapapalitan yon. So sa loob yun, these are intrinsic, these are structural problems that come. And so therefore, the quality of life declines. There is decreased in ability to resist diseases. So dati, kahit pa maraming kahalubilo mo ng may mga sakit, hindi ka masyadong tinatablan, no? At this time, nagkakaroon kayo ng mas madali kang kapitan. Kaya nga nung ating COVID pandemic, terming sinasabi, no? Ay kailangan priority ang mga seniors ng double dose ng ating mga injectable ating mga vaccines, no? And of course, there is a high incidence rates of the senile degenerative diseases. Sinabi ko na ito kanina, mga senile means matanda, no? Degenerative yung mga nagde-degenerate, meaning to say tumatanda yung mga organs, tumatanda yung ating lahat, balat, yung ating mga buto, yung ating buhok, lahat yan, mata, tenga, lahat yan nagde-deteriorate na. And so therefore, what has been done to address it? Well, basically, this particular illustration na nakikita nyo ngayon will show you, no, what we have been mentioning all along, no, sa ating mga sharing dito, no, when I made presentations, gumagawa rin ng presentation sila, Ma'am Climar, nakita natin at paulit-ulit natin sinasabi that you can see the changes mismo sa loob ng cellula natin, makikita na there is mitochondrial dysfunction habang tumatanda, no? There is mutation ng DNA, no? Kanya nga ang ating EP, ang elixir placenta has all this, no? Stem cell therapy, anti-inflammatory therapy, and the likes, no? The other active ingredients. Telomere shortening, di ba? Paulit-ulit natin yan sinasabi. As we age, umiikli ang telomere, no? And ito na-mention ko ito that in Japan, there is a population na nung tinest sila, 100 plus years old, ang hahaba ng mga telomere nila. You know? So basically, telomere is one basis for length of your lifespan. Ano? So all of this comes to a point where there is the cellular balance of the body is broken. Ibig sabihin, the number of somatic cells, kumakaunti ng kumakaunti. As I have mentioned earlier, pagdating mo ng 35 years old, 50% na lang ng stem cells ang available. At 60 years old, senior ka na, 90% ng ating stem cells wala na halos. And therefore, we need to be replenished with these with new cells. Kasi nga nag-deteriorate na, nasira na ang ating mga cells. Lahat ng cells, ang ating mga brain cells, nagkakaroon na ng problema, no? That's why nagkakaulyanin tayo, nagkakaroon ng strokes, nagkakaroon ng clots, thrombus, no? Strokes. Ang ating skin, ayan, tumatanda, nangungulubot. Ang ating lungs, nagkakaroon ng mga infection, pneumonia. You should have seen ng mga lungs, lalo ng mga smokers, mas mabilis magkaroon ng infection because it does not have enough, it cannot absorb enough oxygen kasi it's occupied by a lot of pollution from the environment. The heart is diseased, intestines are inflamed. As we age, all of this, no? Kidneys, no? Ayan, yung mga tanong nyo about kidney, CKD or chronic kidney disease. Hindi na masyado nag-filter and therefore kailangan natin ng dialysis. The same thing with the bones, no? So, ano ang usual treatment? The traditional therapy that we use for the aging is yun, yung mga infusions, mga vitamins, kung anemic, binibigyan ng blood transfusions, at kung ano-anong mga gamot. But lately, we have new strategies that have been found, no? And these are stem cell therapies, no? And the research has shown that the stem cells are indeed promising potential solution for reversing the visible signs of aging, no? Stem cells have the ability to regenerate yung mga damaged tissues. Nasabi na natin yan before, no? So this is how you will be able to explain to your potential clients na may mga edad na that these stem cells are able to regenerate the damaged tissues, matatanda na tissues na hindi na napapalitan. It will improve the overall function, no, ng iyong mga cellula, no, mga cells, no. The reduction of the appearance of wrinkles, isa pa yon, no, and other age-related joints, bones, etc. I'll show you later, no, paano pa. So basically, ito siya, no. I did mention this during my first lecture noon, no, sa Shangri-La. I think I can recall when we started from fertilization, and ito yung mga different types of cells na nagkakaroon tayo. Tatlong cell, ectoderm, mesoderm, and the endoderm. Endoderm are the inside tissues to the liver cells, pancreas, the lung, basic, the vital organs. The mesoderm, kalagitnaan na mesenchymal stem cells. And ecto, or the outside, is refers to the nerves and to the skin. Pagka pinanganak tayo, all of this nandoon sa ating placenta. Ayan. Elixir, placenta. Okay? Now, the adult stem cells are there, which will differentiate into the different cells in our body, becoming epithelial stem cells, blood stem cells, a liver, and the other nerves, etc. No? Just giving you this, again, review. Now, anong mga stem cells na kailangan natin? The best for anti-aging is, of course, mesenchymal stem cells, which are derived from adipose tissues. They are immunosuppressive, no? And it can differentiate into, magde-develop siya into the different cell types, like osteocytes or bone cells, adipocytes, fat cells, di ba? Pagka mukha mo, makita mo, nung ikay high school, ang ganda-ganda ng cheekbone mo, nung dating na ng 40s, 50s, ayan na, nawala na yung taba. Iyan ang adipocytes, no? Nawawala ang taba, it can replenish that. Neural cells, mga nerves natin, vascular endothelial sa mga sa daluyan ng dugo. This is ideal for anti-aging treatments. Now, ano ang benefits ng stem cell therapy sa aging population? When they are given stem cell therapy, they have a feeling of vitality and rejuvenation. Ibig sabihin, nagiging mas malakas sila, mas full of energy, improved ang kanilang physical activities, no? And ang kanilang buhok gumaganda. There's improvement and thickening at saka less mabilis malagas, no? Of course, ayan yung increased libido, no? Ang sinasabi nila, oops, may asim pa yan, di ba? Yung expression ng mga Pinoys na gano'n, no? Increase ang libido nila kasi ayaw ko na. Why? Kasi nga, ayaw ko na ng sex. Why? Because I don't enjoy it. Dryness is a problem, no? As I've been mentioning earlier, this can increase lubrication sa female. Sa male, ay, napapahiya ako, no? Para hindi ko ma-maintain ang aking erection. Nakakantsawan na ako. My wife also does not enjoy it anymore. With this, you have increased libido. There is decrease in pain. Pain saan? Aba, joint pains, no? The usual pains that you have when you are aging are the back, lumbar, lower back pain, the thigh, the knee, no? All of this. Now, there is increased, kasasabi ko lang kanina about the wheelchairs, no? Overall mobility, balance, and strength. Okay? So, hindi ka na masyadong nagkakaproblema doon, no? Because as we age, we have this problem. Of course, enhanced immunity. Ibig sabihin, gumaganda ang ating immune system, no? When you gumaganda siya, well, basically hindi ka nagiging masakitin and therefore you enjoy life better. And also, this is the reason why you can fight infections, you can fight COVID, no? When you have an enhanced immune system. Overall improvement of the quality of life and of course, immune system regulation. Now, again, this is just to reiterate yung sinabi ko earlier about decreased pain, strength, overall improvement of quality of life, no? The next is, of course, yung anti-aging treatments. There is a potential always of reversing visible signs of aging. Visible, yung nakikita mo. Hindi siya, dati palaupo lang siya o panay lang ang higa, sedentary, no? Ngayon, he wants to be more active physically. Okay? Because the damaged tissues sa katawan mo are improving, nare-rebuild, nare-regenerate, no? There is an improvement in the overall function of your cells. The reduction of wrinkles, I will explain to you later paano nangyari yun, Dong. Okay? And there is the anti-aging effect. There's increased, yan na, production of collagen. Ha? Bakit? Paano nangyari yun? Well, nakikita nyo lahat sa online, nagbebenta, ito na, inumin nyo collagen drink, ha? Para gumanda ang kutis nyo, para gumanda para mas bumata kayo. Ang collagen ho, bihira, kahit na ilang galon, ilang litrong inumin nyo na collagen, it will not suffice, no, to give you back that collagen that you lost through the years, no? Ang collagen po, na-degenerate ng sarili natin yon. If you have good immune system, bumabalik we produce more collagen, no? This is the reason why kadalasan you go to a beauty doctor to enhance your looks, padadamihin niya ang collagen through so many procedures, whether lasers, whether fillers, whether Botox, and all of that, no? Para gumanda ang ating mukha, no? Para maging more the younger we look, no? The secret is really collagen. I'll show you later, no, almost to the end of the picture, what happens. And of course, modulation of the immune system. Okay. Now, the regenerative power or capacity of stem cell therapy. Ano ang nangyayari? 5. Number 1, na nagre-regenerate ang mga damaged tissues. Pag tumatanda tayo, as I've been saying, nagkakaroon ng damage, no? Kasi luma na ang mga cells, walang pumapalit, no? Walang bumabalik. So, the stem cells can differentiate into various different tawag nito, cells, which, turbo talaga ito. There you go. And it differentiates into different types of cell types, and it will be replaced, no, slowly, and then it enhances the repair mechanisms. As I said, wala na pumapalit na cells, no, as we age. And when you have stem cell therapy, it will stimulate the production, no, and the growth of this, no, that will signal the molecules to enhance the repair mechanisms ng katawan natin. So nagre-repair siya. So may sira na, may mga problema na cells, bumabalik ulit. They are still useful instead of mag-deteriorate. Lalong masira at mamatay at mamahinga na yung cells na yon, it can be repaired, no? Modulation of our immune system, ang modulatory effects, meaning to say from a very weak deteriorating immune system, it is modulated to help us to improve, no, to a healthy immune system, so that we can delay the onset of age-related illnesses and diseases. Of course, it reduces inflammation, no? A lot of our problems ng mga aging population nag-uugat doon sa inflammation. Maga ang mga tuhod, maga ang joints, maga ang ulcer, lahat yan. This can be remedied by reducing the inflammation, no? Protecting oxidative stress. Stress ng ating immune system, stress ng mga cells. Actually, ang tinutukoy nito would lead to cell damage. Pag na-damage ang cells, it will die. And this plays a major role sa aging. So, napoprotektahan yan. What happened? Oh, no. Sorry. Wait a minute. There you go. Okay. There you go. Ito yung sinasabi ko, no? As we age, the stem cell function, which helps cellular turnover, yan, and replication humihina. And so therefore, when this slows down, ang cell regeneration, ang pagpalit ng cells natin, the body produces less healthy skin cells. And so therefore, this can lead to the appearance of, tingnan nyo under the eyes, very fine lines. Okay, nagkakaroon ng mga fine lines kayo and shows other signs of aging, no? Bumabagsak, nagkakaroon ng lines from the nose to the lips, nasolabial fold, lumalalim, okay? These are signs of aging, no? And so therefore, it shows from the external, makikita natin yung iyong pasyente na nagkakaroon ng signs of aging. Wherein before, nakita nyo, this is just a comparison of earlier of your younger skin, no, without any cell damage, no. And simply because this is the younger skin compared to the older skin. Sa taas, you have a smoother, thicker epidermis, yung ibabaw, no. Bata ka pa, makikita mo yung collagen, talagang ang tayog, ang tikas, no. Ang tikas niyan, ang fibroblasts natin ang susuporta ng ating mga elastin, no, nasa gitna yan, kaya nakatayo yan. Ang ganda ng skin natin, maluntog. And there is hyaluronic acid water. Nakita nyo yung mga green na yan na nagkaka-hydrate ng ating balat. Kaya nga, pagka dehydrated yan, pagka tayo tumanda, ayan na, wala ka ng hyaluronic acid. Kaya yung iba, nagpapalagay ng hyaluronic acid para magkaroon sila ng hydration. Kasi nga, wala na masyadong water sa ating skin, no, dry skin, etc. And look at the collagen dito when we are younger, ang taas, no, very erect. Pagdating ng medyo nag-iedad na tayo, nagkakaputol na lahat yung collagen na yan. Okay? Yun, nagkakaputol lahat yan. And so therefore, bumabagsak na siya. There is no more support for the upper part of our skin. Ang fibroblast natin, wala na halos. Kita mo, kakaunti na lang. Lalong babagsak yan. And therefore, ang elastin, ayan na. Wala na, very thin. And it produces, ayan na, yung deep wrinkles. Okay? So this is what happens from the outside. Ganyan na itsura ng mga ating aging population. Our stem cell therapy can help delay this or even improve it kapag nakita natin at an early stage. Yun lang ba yun? Yes, there is more, no? Ang ating Elixir Placenta has other active ingredients which can address the anti-aging, the aging population, no? That's why we call it anti-aging, no? It stimulates our immune system, ang rhodiola. It improves the memory and mental performance, no? We have been mentioning this before. Grapeseed extract improves collagen. Ito na, collagen synthesis. I was telling you about the skin problem, no? To have a smoother, more younger skin, it improves bone formation. Kaya yung mga osteoporotic na mga buto na masyado ng very sabi nila marupok na, madaling ma-fracture yung mga matatanda, it strengthens, no? Kaya ma'am, bakit ko bibilhin yan? Aba, it improves your bone formation, no? Rather than spending a lot on other things, Elixir could address a lot of your problems. It increases bone density and strength. May mga rheuma, no? Rheumatoid arthritis. It alleviates yung mga simptoma ng rheumatoid arthritis. And it delays the onset of Alzheimer's disease, no? Kung alam nyo, ay nako, nag-uulyanin na ho yan, nako, magde-deteriorate yan pagka hindi binigyan ng mga supplements that would be necessary to address these particular problems. It inhibits degenerative changes of the brain. It delays cognitive decline. Ay Doc, ano ba yung cognitive na yan? Napaka technical. Cognitive is about mental activities. When you say cognitive, it's about what? Remembering, reasoning, di ba? Mental activities. It's about, yun nga, yung naalaala, ay hindi ko na maalaala. Ay, walang panapat dyan. Nag-advertise pa mga memo, no? Gold, ano ba yung tablets na mga for memory only. This one is not only for memory, even for bone, for the skin, no? It protects damage, no? Against oxidative stress and inflammation, no? Reduces risk from cancer. So it's there, no? Preventive siya against cancer. Aids in wound healing. Pag tumatanda ho, ang ating mga sugat, mas matagal maghilom, no? It aids para mas mabilis-bilis maghilom ang mga sugat, no? It reduces the signs of skin aging. Yung sinasabi natin kanina. That is grapeseed extract. Olive leaf extract, again. Ayan. Again, the cognitive decline, yung pag-decline, no, ng ating mental activities, no? It protects from cancer as well, no? And ayan, prevents osteoporosis. What about yeast powder sa NMN natin? It lowers obesity. Mas mabilis ang ating metabolism. So therefore, yung fat storage will not settle immediately because it burns, and then the obesity factor is lesser, no? Reduce the risk of heart disease. Therefore, ang nangyayari kasi nga less ang obesity, and it improves fitness and muscle endurance, no? D-ribose, it prevents muscle fatigue, especially sa mga pasyente na nagkaroon ng heart disease. It gives us extra energy. Kasi pagka nagkaroon ng heart attack or na-opera ng heart bypass and all, they try to rest muna syempre. And it takes a longer time for them to recover para makapag-exercise ulit, no? So athletic performance and muscle fatigue are alleviated. Mas mabilis bumalik yung ating strength because of D-ribose, which our elixir placenta meron, no? And of course, medium chain triglycerides, and it aids in our weight loss, no? It gives us extra energy for exercising kasi, Doc, gusto ko nga mag-exercise pero parang hinahapo na ako, wala na akong energy. So ito yon, this can be addressed. Of course, again, inflammation. It boosts your endurance para stamina. Gusto mo pero wala ka na masyadong tinatagal, no? That is stamina. So tinatamad ka na, ayaw mo na lang. So no, with this you can continue on. It improves your thinking ability, again, mental, no, cognitive faculty yon. It alleviates dementia. Ang dementia, yung yun nga, is one of the signs of Alzheimer, and it benefits Alzheimer patients, no, especially early Alzheimer patients. Red ginseng. Ang red ginseng, nasabi na natin yan earlier, napakaraming tulong yan, no, sa babae, sa female reproductive, sa male reproductive with erectile dysfunction, nakakatulong. But in this case, we are focusing on anti-aging, on the aging group. So therefore, it strengthens the immune system, no? It enhances brain function and fights fatigue, no? Yung mga madaling mahapo, ito yun. And of course, esqualene, no? Aside from it being a very good antioxidant because it comes from shark liver, it boosts also our immune system and skin conditions, mga sakit natin sa balat, including, can you believe that, no? Skin cancer, no? And ito, sea buckthorn oil. Ang sea buckthorn oil delays cell aging. Malaking bagay ito. This is one of the, I would say, premier ingredient that we have that really addresses anti-aging, no? The aging population. It supports wound healing. It improves skin elasticity and structure, no? And it provides hydration, di ba? Sabi natin, kailangan mo ma-hydrate ang balat para hindi nanunuyo agad at hindi nangungulubot, no? It limits excessive water loss. So hindi ka mabilis ma-dehydrate, no? It protects harmful radiation. Ang radiation comes from the sun, solar or X-rays, no? It regenerative and anti-aging effect. Specifically itong ating topic ngayon, it supports functions of the immune system, no? It prevents inflammation. Ito, importante yan, no? And improves brain function. I have been saying that kanina pa, no? Supports the nervous system, no? When you say supports the nervous system, when we have mga kapitbahay, mga kamag-anak na nagkakaroon ng nerve problems, nerve endings, parang less sensitive, okay? Sa talampakan, sa ating mga kamay, that is part of the nerve ending problems. Peripheral neuropathy, yung mga tinatanong nyo sa akin, ito yon, no? Nervous system. It lowers the risk of cancer. So, especially those na may mga familial history, sa pamilya nyo na may mga cancer kayo, aba ma'am, kailangan nyo mag-take nito. Kasi you prevent that risk from persisting, no? Kaysa ang dami naman sa mga kamag-anak nyo nagka-cancer, at least kayo ho, mas less ang iyong risk if you start taking this, no? Supports body regeneration. Isa mga pasyenteng nagki-chemotherapy, "Dok, kailangan puwede ba siya mag-take nito? Nagki-chemotherapy siya, naggaganito, gano'n." Ito na 'yon. So, 'wag niyo na ako tanungin 'yan, ha, ng question kasi we receive these questions now and then. Nagki-chemo, may serious na sakit. Ito 'yun, it supports body regeneration. So, don't ask me that. You tell them, "Yes, ma'am, puwede po ito. It will address your body's regeneration." Yung nagki-chemotherapy, basta hindi ka na nasusuka kasi kung after chemo, sabi ko nga, naduduwal sila. So, give that after. Pag wala na effect yung chemotherapy, na hindi ka na naduduwal, then take it. It re-energizes and revitalizes, no? So basically, it improves your muscle, your physical, aside from positively affecting also your mood, no? And that's why we say it has an antidepressant effect, no? Mood, ano siya, elevators, no? So basically, I have talked about the whole product that Elixir Placenta, the benefits that it can give us aside from stem cell therapy, the anti-inflammatory therapy, and ito ngayon na mga iba-ibang other benefits that we can get out of it. I hope, I think this is my last slide, no? I hope that, may black currant pa pala, sorry. And black currant relieves arthritis pain. Ayan, saka sa aging population na ito, really, it addresses the arthritis pain na po. Hindi ayaw nila ng panayang inom ng gamot kasi mabubutas daw ang bitukan nila dahil yung mga Advil, yung mga kung ano-anong iniinom nila para mawala yung sakit na arthritis sa mga joints, inhibits or makes them less active, sumasakit kaya wheelchair na lang ako, kaya upo na lang ako, higa na lang, lalo magde-deteriorate, di ba? So when you have this, it relieves that pain. So therefore, mas gusto nilang active sila, makalakad sila. So mas na ma-exercise ang muscles nila. So therefore, hindi liliit ang muscle at namapayat siya at wala nang support yung pagtayo niya, wala nang muscle. Yan, natatapilok, nafa-fracture and all. It supports skin care. Okay, balat natin, it reduces inflammation on joints, pain, and arthritis pain. Ayan, nasabi ko earlier. It is effective for reducing stiffness, soreness, and damage to the body. Ayan, wound healing din yan. It optimizes immune system. It reduces chronic pain throughout the body. Can you imagine that? Yung black currant oil. It minimizes the signs of aging, no? Skin, it reduces the appearance of wrinkles. Ayan na. Age spots. Ayan na. Mga pekas, blemishes. Ayan, yung mga vein ninyong mga kliyente. Ito, it will help them. Hair, yung locks, yung mga buhok, lalong nagiging full, healthier. It stops the infection that is causing hair loss and dandruff. It strengthens the hair and there is less split ends. Ayan na. No? It relieves itchy and dry eyes. No? Ang madalas mga kasama ninyong mga senior citizens will tell you madalas humahapdi ang mata because of the dryness of their eyes. It will be addressed by black currant oil. Okay? Which is present in Elixir Placenta. So I think that was my last slide and I hope you were able to assimilate, nakaintindi na nakadagdag ako sa knowledge nyo about this particular product, Elixir Placenta, that will address the mga problems ng population na ito that you will be mahaharapin nyo at magtatanong sa inyo about the product. How can that help me? Bibili na lang ako ng ganito, bibili akong ganon. That is how you explain to them, no, how they can benefit from Elixir Placenta. And well, I think this is my last presentation sharing with you for the year. I have been with you guys for the past 12 months. And I think it was about this time last year we were planning about it. I'd like to first of all thank all of you for bearing with me, listening, and I hope you all gained a lot from my presentations, my sharing. First of all, I'd like to thank Sir David no, Tan, our CEO, who has been instrumental to bring me to GFox. No, without him, I wouldn't be with you. And for giving me this opportunity to share whatever little things that I learned from the One Up, no, to share it with you. Binigyan tayo ng ganitong health, no, to last the year. Tayong lahat, no, every day we wake up, thank you Lord, ginising niyo ulit kami. That means we have a mission. Our mission is not only to help others, but to share what we have, what we know, no, whether it is financial, whether it's physical or whatever, in whatever little way na masishare natin sa ating kapwa, masaya siya doon sa taas. So basically, aside from Sir David, of course, yung isang makulit sa inyo who has been helping me out and you know who you are, nandiyan dyan siya to give me pointers or whatever to help me out here. Tago na lang natin siyang pangalan na Climar 14, okay? And thank you, Climar. You know, you've been a big help to me and our chemistry has been that way. Alam mo, I have been with a lot of groups and I can say this looking at Climar that in other groups, kami dalawa ni Climar will just tell me, Doc, ito yung topic. We never talk about, Doc, itong sabihin mo. Doc, no. That's why I like this group. I like the management. I like Climar. I like Sir David because they give me the freedom to present what I want to present, to share to you what I want. They don't put words into my mouth. They never did they tell me, ito masasabi ko sa inyong lahat. Hindi nila ako kinumbinsi na Doc, sabihin mo naman to. Doc, do this. Doc, say this. No. Everything that I'm telling you is coming from me, from my heart, from my whatever I know. They never force me to say anything that I don't want to say. Okay? Yun lang ang masasabi ko sa inyo. I'm given the freedom to do it and I like that. No? Sa iba kasi, they will tell me, pwede mo pa sabihin to, sabihin mo ito, and I question that. Kasi kung wala naman science backing that up, I will really say, wag natin, wag yan. Oo. Anyway, I'm thankful to this group. And of course, sa inyong lahat, the board of directors ninyo, sila Sir Wilson, who have been very helpful sa inyo. You pray for them, you pray for us so that we can continue on with helping others, no? Sharing this beautiful and wonderful and amazing product to all of our mga kababayans. So, without further ado, I'd like to say thank you for everything. Okay.
Ayan. Doc, na-speechless naman ako doon.
Ah,
Okay. Anyways, maraming salamat, Doc Francis.
yep.
Doc Francis has been with us for a long time. Ang dami na nating napag-usapan about cardiovascular, cancer, diabetes, ayan, hypertension, of course, no? And so on, marami, ayan. And ito ang ating anti-aging. Okay? And marami tayong natutunan, no, with Doc Francis De Cangcion. Pero syempre kasama pa rin naman natin siya, no, lalo na sa ating Elixir Summit. He will also be there for us. So, ayan. Ang dami mga messages. Hindi ko alam kung saan tayo magsisimula, Doc. Pero I'm also grateful kasi kapag sinabi ko kay Doc Francis, Doc, ito topic natin, talagang okay lang siya. So, natutuwa naman ako doon, Doc, na yung sinabi mo nga kanina, yung chemistry natin and so on. Parang, alam na natin kung anong nangyayari, parang ganyan. So, we're very grateful for having you with us us here in GFAX International.
Thank you.
Ayan.
The pleasure is always mine.
Yes po. Pero syempre may mga nag-aantay pa rin mga GFAX believers dito na gustong may mga itatanong ng mga questions
sure.
sa inyo, Doc. Ayan.
Sure.
So, with related ito sa skin, may nagtanong po si Louie. Ayan, Doc, pwede po ba ang elixir placenta sa psoriasis? Or how will how elixir placenta help in psoriasis?
Well, ang psoriasis kasi, it will definitely help. In one of my lectures actually, there was a study done, no? I didn't go into details, pero doon naman, I'm not saying do this to our capsule. A specific study was done using this particular treatment for psoriasis, and it did really improve psoriasis, no? Ang psoriasis kasi not only the main root of the problem is your immune system. Malaking bagay po ang immune system. The thing is, when you take this particular supplement, Elixir Placenta, it strengthens, paulit-ulit natin sinasabi, your immune system. Therefore, when you have psoriasis, just like any immune suppressive disease, no, it will continuously improve, and yun ang permi kong sinasabi. Your response to the treatment of psoriasis will be better. Ganito yun eh. When you have psoriasis and sangkaterba ng mga cream, mga ointment ang pinaglalagay mo, Doc, parang ang bagal naman mag-improve. Halos hindi nga eh, gastos pa ng ng mga creams na ginagamit mo, no? And that's true because your immune system is down. Why? Because of so many factors. And one factor being, which you do not realize, depressed ka. Di ba? Lord, bakit nagkaganito ako? Bakit may ganito ako? So, the negative cycle becomes, ba't ako binigyan ng ganitong sakit? Ang mahal nito, nahihiya ako, there is peer pressure, there is kapitbahay, pinag-uusapan ako sa social media, whatever, no? So lalo siyang bumabaon. Lalong depressed, di ka makatulog, lalong nasisira or bumababa, bagsak ang iyong immune system. This is where Elixir Placenta comes in. It builds up your immune system. A lot of it should come from you. Supplements will be there. Elixir Placenta will be there to boost that, no? So, but you'll have to have a mental regeneration or a mental change, no, to look at it in a positive way, so you improve faster. Hindi, this is just a test, no? The Lord is testing my faith. Lord, mahal pa rin kita. I will do this. I will continue to pray. And your Elixir Placenta will build up your immune system. Try to build a more healthy way of life. Your exercise, nutrition is there, no? And you will see the big improvement. I've seen a lot of psoriasis cases, no? Ang bilis nila mag-improve. Once the thinking becomes more positive, and it is less of a defeatist attitude na wala, malungkot ako, I'm depressed, malis kayo dito, ganyan. Nagmumukmuk ka lang perme, wala kang gana kumain. Nutrition talaga bagsak. So you will be less responsive to medications that you are taking, whether it is psoriasis, whether it is chemotherapy, whether it is a chronic kidney disease, di ba? It will have to be you. Walang ibang tutulong. Yun yung expression pero may nilang sinasabi. Walang tutulong na iba kundi sarili mo. It has to come from you. It has to come from inside. Telling yourself, no, I know I am better than this. My supplements will help me, but a big part of it should come from me. The attitude that I know I will improve. I know I have to eat. I know. Do not leave everything to your supplements. Do not leave. It is not a magic bullet. Kasi yung iba, magtatanong sa akin, Doc, may stage 4 cancer ito, ganyan-ganyan, no? Nakaratay na sa kama. Pinainom ko na ng isang bote. bakit hindi pa nag-i-improve? Wow. Para bagang nangako kayo, never promise them that, no? Kasi that is not a magic bullet. It is never going to, it is not, that is not the way how medications help the patient, no? Hindi gano'n. Lalo na kung pumasok tayo na by stage 4, kalat na, no? Like this afternoon, I received a message from somebody else na sa abroad, London daw yung pasyente na mayroong tad-tad na cancer hanggang itaas na daw ng tiyan niya, lumaki na ng lumaki. And then mag-i-start pa lang siya ng Elixir placenta. You don't find, or you do not, this does not result in an instant mabubura o mag-disappear yung tumor na yan na naipon na for the past several years, no? Tapos with just a few tablets of Elixir placenta. So, hindi po ganon yon. It has to start from, yun yung sinasabi ko eh. The different segments that you market your product should be not only the aging, not only the female, not only the male, but even those who are not feeling anything. Because this is a preventive supplement also, no? Sinasabi ko sa'yo, it prevents cancer, it prevents your mga diseases that you have, Alzheimer, etc. Don't take it kung may problema na kayo because you will be taking double the dose, more, you'll be consuming more. Mas mahal yun, di ba? So kahit wala kayong problema pa, take it na. Take it. Start taking it. It strengthens your immune system. I hope I addressed that particular question.
Yes, Doc. And more than that. And actually, we also have testimony of patient using with psoriasis na nag-take ng Elixir placenta. Marami na siyang nagamit before, yun na nga, mga creams and so on. But with Elixir placenta, talagang nag-improve yung kanyang immune system. Wala na, hindi na naglabasan yung mga rashes niya and also yung scaly skin niya, wala na. So nagkakaroon na siya ng self-confidence. Ayan, so yung sinabi mo nga, Doc, kanina, yung mentality niya, yung emotions niya na improve din. So it really helps with the development ng kanyang healing. Ayan. So may question dito from Sandy Niol po, no? Nagtitake po ng antibiotics, pwede bang pagsabayin ang Elixir placenta with antibiotics?
Yes, pwede naman. There's no harm. Wala naman, wala hong contraindication doon. You can take it. You can take it.
Yes, that's
together with the
hindi naman siya, wala naman siyang contraindications.
wala.
For the people with a pacemaker, heart pacemaker po, pacemaker, bakit pacemaker po? Pwede ba, Doc?
Pwede. Yes, of course.
Ayan.
A pacemaker is just it's a device na nilagay sa puso para tumibok siya ng normal. Okay? Kasi ang puso natin may pagtibok ng a particular rhythm. Let's say, ang rhythm niyan is rumba. Okay? Nagro-rumba ang iyong puso. Aba, teka muna. Sabi ni Doc, rumba yan. Pero hindi. Parang nagre-reggae siya. Minsan, nag-swing, nag-cha-cha-cha. So, nag-iiba-iba, no? Ang rhythm niya. Why? Because there are so many firing points in the heart. No, that marami irregular rhythm ng heart. So you have palpitations left and right. You have different rhythms. Arrhythmia ang tawag doon. So therefore, a pacemaker is inserted na siya ang magiging dominant ping. Kumbaga sa mga IT, nagpiping yun eh. Di ba? Parang yung cellphone mo has a certain signal, siya magdo-dominate so that the whole muscle of the heart follows it. Okay? That device is inside the heart. It's implanted there. Elixir placenta has nothing to do with that. Elixir will not affect that. As a matter of fact, it is mas may enhance pa nga ang health niya because immune system will be improved. No? You can. Walang problema.
Alright, thank you for that, Doc. Okay,
Mm.
another question, with regards to aging as well. Yung Elixir Placenta po ba makakatulong sa mga paglalabo ng mata? Ayan, yung mga may cataract or a problem sa eyes.
Ang cataracts are it does in general, no? It delays the onset of eye problems, no? But it is never a replacement for treatment nila. So I hope you understand what I'm telling you, no? Hindi pwede po yung Elixir Placenta ipalit sa opera ng katarata. Ang katarata po is yung lens ho sa mata natin lumalabo ng lumalabo. So kailangan alisin yung lens kasi malabo na, kulay puti na. Makikita niyo 'yan 'pag tiningnan mo yung mata ng mga magulang, mga lola, lolo niyo, makikita niyo yung gitna. Bakit yung isa itim, yung isa malabo, parang puti, 'no? Kasi yung kanyang lens is already kumbaga tumanda na, mabilis mag-deteriorate 'yan in other patients, 'no? May tendency magkagano'n o kaya mayroong diabetes o kaya mas mabilis, 'no? Ang Elixir will not be a substitute for a replacement of lens, no. Ang Elixir functions as habang wala ka pang katarata, it delays the onset. Kung magkakaroon ka man, madi-delay siya. So kung meron ka ng katarata, hindi ho substitute ang Elixir for that, no. Aalisin 'yon, papalitan kailangan ng panibagong lens. Hindi puwede ang Elixir ilagay mo dun sa mata, aba'y hindi puwede 'yon. But once you have that, siyempre na bago kang opera, Elixir Placenta, if you're taking it, will make the recuperative or the recovery stage shorter, mas mabilis kang magkaka-recover, mas mabilis kang magiging makakabalik doon sa usual physical activities mo. That's how Elixir helps in this case. And even in other cases. Oo.
Okay, ayan. So, another question here, parang first ko lang din ito na encounter. Yung Elixir po ba ay gluten-free?
Oh,
Gluten-free, yeah, is it gluten-free?
I think I heard last time the one who has manufactured it
Yeah.
na-mention yata yan noon nila. I think that
Mm.
same question came up from the hormones. It was na,
The SGS.
na-negate yan, there is none, and then gluten-free, and then marami siyang sinabi about that at that time, no? Because manufacturing wise, hindi ako part nung
Yeah.
prepare
Although,
nito.
yeah, it's gluten-free kasi ang gluten is mga wheat naman, 'di ba?
Mhm.
What we have in the ingredients of Elixir is rice bran oil. So it's
Mhm.
not ano naman, gluten. Ayun. Let's see. Meron pa bang mga interesting questions? Parang wala naman siya. Ayan, osteoarthritis. Ayan, may
Yeah, I
mga
mentioned that.
ah.
Oh, ang dami
Ayan,
kong
kanina
nagtag
na
diyan, oo.
ingredient for arthritis. Okay. Considering the function of gallbladder, may epekto po ba kung wala ng gallbladder ang magte-take ng EP? Ayan.
Wala. It has no effect. The gallbladder, ang function niya is, 'pag kumain ho kayo ng mataba, ang gallbladder, any fatty, diet or food that you take, ang gallbladder mo, parang supot na maliit yan, will produce bile, and in response to the fat na nasa tiyan mo, it will, paano nga ba? It will contract, 'no? Para lumabas yung bile, yung apdo. Hindi ko alam anong tawag sa Tagalog ng apdo. Apdo is gallbladder, pero yung bile acids, lalabas yon para tunawin yung taba. Okay? So, yung taba will be emulsified at magkakaroon ka ng, kumbaga sa imbis magsebo, malulusaw. Okay? Now, ang gallbladder at times kung madalas ka kumain ng matataba, nagkakaroon ng parang lahat ng bahagi naman ng katawan natin na masyadong na-overuse will produce a lot of problems, no? Nagkakaroon siya ng mga cholesterol stones, cholesterol cysts ang gallbladder, no? So pag nakita yan sa ultrasound may mga ganon, and it's not indication na operahin, etc., but it's a signal that your diet is very rich in fats. So bawasan mo na ang pagkain ng taba kasi para nakakapahinga ang gallbladder mo. In a sense, pag nagkaroon ng cyst, it develops into stones, no? Naninigas, no? Kasi maya't-maya mayroong nagpo-produce siya ng bile. Ewan ko kung sino sa inyo dito ang mahilig kumain ng mga ano yun? Papaita, no, di ba? Yung sa Cabanatuan, cause my she has relatives dyan sa area. Ang sarap ng papaitan nila dyan. I think even yung mga Ilocanos, they have papaitan na nalalasahan nyo yung parang mapait-pait, bitter. That's the bile acids. Yun ang apdo. Okay? Nilalagay nila pampatunaw ng taba. Yun. Now, mind you, ito rin ang nakakasunog ng ating bituka. Okay? What happens? Pagka yung ating, parang supot yan na maliit yung ating gallbladder, perming nagpo-produce ng bile acids, nagkakaroon ng stone. Pag hilab niya, humihilab yan para lumabas yung bile papunta sa tiyan. Pag hilab niya, kasi may stone, yung stone pupunta doon sa neck, pinakaliig. Ito yung katawan. Pag hilab ko, pupunta sa neck. Malaki na pala yung bato. Kaya, hindi makalabas sa neck. Nagbara. Obstruction of the gallbladder. Hindi na ngayon makalabas yung bile acid sa loob ng gallbladder. So, kasi nagbara na yung stone doon sa neck. Kaya nga, pagka na-ultrasound at nagbabara doon, anong mangyayari sa bile acids? Tandaan nyo, ang bile acids pinoproduce ng gallbladder nyo with the direction of the brain. It senses, nakakasensya ng taba sa tiyan, magpo-produce ng bile acids. Ganon ka-complex ang ating katawan. So therefore, kung hindi na makalabas, kain ka pa rin ng kain ng mataba, whatever, no? Di syempre, para siyang supot, palaki siya ng palaki. Napupuno ng bile acids. Palaki ng palaki, hanggang nagnipis yung balat, okay? Pwede siyang sumabog. Pag sumabog siya, yung laman na bile acids, susunugin lahat ng bituka mo. When does this happen? Ang tawag natin dito, yung paglabas ng acid na yan, sunog yung lahat ng bituka mo. At dyan madalas nadidisgrasya ang mga pasyente, hindi nakakaabot sa hospital. So, babalik tayo doon sa gallstones. It is a sign that you have to lessen your fatty intake. Or you can take supplements that would be rich in bile acids, bile acid enzymes. Marami sa ating pharmacies ang may mga ganon. So if your diet is very rich, kasi alam ko by different regions mayroong iba sa mga Kapampangan, medyo matataas din ang cholesterol ng food nila, no? So you better, if you cannot slow down on eating fatty foods, then take precautions, no? Mag-take ka ng mga bile acids after a fatty meal. Okay, mga steak dyan. Oo. Pagka mataas na, pag mag-i-steak, padalan niyo na lang sa amin nila Climarian. Huwag niyo nang ubusin yan. Joke lang.
Ayun. Ang mga steak talaga, no?
Hindi, mataas talaga yun. Oo. Mataas sa,
totoo.
oo.
Mga papaitan,
Ayan,
ayan.
oo. Bituka kasi yun yung nilalagay nila, di ba, bituka. Pero ang sarap yan, nakaka-addict. Sarap ubusin.
Mga favorite mo, Dok,
Ay, oo, kasi bihira yun, eh. We don't eat that a lot sa bahay kaya when I am outside sa mga
Sabagay.
probinsya, hinahanap ko yun, mayroon ba yun dito, ganyan, ganyan. Naku, sarap nun.
Oo.
Oo.
Yung mga sa probinsya may mga balbakwa, yung mga gano'n, hindi ko alam kung alam
Ay,
niyo pa yun,
oo.
Dok.
Oo, sarap nun. Oo.
Mukhang gusto mo na mag-dinner, Dok, Nagugutom ka na ba?
Ah,
Ayan,
ah,
mukhang okay naman na. Mostly, we have able to talk about some questions over here. No, may mga questions about the heart. Doc Francis has already talked about that one before sa ating cardiovascular. Ayan, sa mga nagtatanong kung pwede po sa puso, ayan. And also sa
pwede.
stroke patients, yes, wala pong problema. Ayan. And itong last one. Teka lang, Doc, For 6, suggest second month capsule, okay lang pa din 6 month, 2 and 2 capsules pa din i-take. Alright. So for those ones na mga nakapag 4 capsules na daw, Doc, okay lang ba na tuloy-tuloy na 4 capsules? Wala bang okay lang po ba yon?
Okay lang naman. Oo,
Yeah.
oo. I don't see any problem with that, no. Not unless if you see na ang effect niya is not as oh, we call it nagpa-plateau siya, no. Imbis na ang ganda na effect sa kanya stationary na siya, then you can stop it for a while, let's say a week before you can come back, no. We have what we call in medicine, nagkakaroon ka na ng resistant doon, no? Not really, resistance is not the term. It's more of refractory, meaning hindi mo na masyadong nararamdaman yung stimulation or yung effect ng kasi nasasanay ka na, no? So you can stop for a week, oo. But if you can see na ang ganda ng improvement, tuloy-tuloy pa rin, go, continue mo lang. There's nothing wrong with it, oo.
Yeah, totoo yun. May times na parang dahil nakapag-adjust na yung katawan mo, parang hindi mo na masyadong nakikita yung effect ni Elixir Placenta. So you can
Yes,
stop a little while tapos resume ka ulit. Ayan,
yes,
may mga pahabol pang questions. Wait lang. Ayan, Doc, is there possibility, ito lagi tong mga tanong kaya tutuldukan na natin. Ayan, is there a possibility na Elixir alone gagaling na ang CKD at hindi na magda-dialysis? Laging may tanong yan no?
no. As I said, Elixir is cannot replace, for example, may tumor ka dyan, you do not rely on Elixir na maputol yung tumor mo na at mahulog na lang. No, that's not how this works, no. As I said before pa, it has 3 stages, no. It prevents these problems kung you start taking it at an early stage. Kalagitnaan, when you have that problem, let's say nagkakaroon ka na ng tumor o nagkakaroon ka na ng chronic ng kidney disease, no. When you take it, andun na nag-set in na yung problema, nag-set in na yung tumor, nag-set in na yung kidney disease mo. Yes, if it is an early stage, it might be reversed. It can help reverse it, no? Because it builds up your immune system. But CKD in its late stage, and sabi niyo nga, nagda-dialysis na siya, Elixir is never a filtration device. It is never filtering, it has no filtering capacity to clean your blood, no. We are saying, kasi ang dialysis is filtering your blood from toxins. What we're saying here is, eventually, pagka may CKD ka, yung once a week mo na dialysis, magiging twice a week, magiging 3 times a week, no? Kasi pahina ng pahina ang kidney mo. With Elixir, when you're taking it, it will be less. I mean, sorry. The onset of that will take a longer time. Say, sabihin ng doktor mo, anak ko, sa experience namin, yung ganyan, next month, malamang 3 times a week na yan. Di ba? Talaga doc, sige, tuloy ang elixir, maybe 1, maybe 2, whatever the stage, no? Kaya when you ask me in your questions, doc, can the patient take 3? Can the patient take 4? We don't know. I can't answer I can't give you a categorical answer simply because I don't know what stage your patient is in. I cannot Hindi ko naman malalaman yung mga laboratory niya, yung mga, and in fact, even if I know, I'd be messing, or it would be unethical to make decisions for your patient when mayroon siyang attending doctor, di ba? Hindi, it's very unprofessional na pakialaman ko yung treatment. What I'm trying to say is, the elixir will help boost the immune system so that the medications na iniinom niya would be more beneficial sa kanya, so that yung onset, yung pag-umpisa ng kanyang magiging 3 times a week na yung dialysis niya, hindi naman pumapangit yung creatinine niya. Maganda pa rin ang creatinine niya, 2 buwan na, 3 buwan na, 4 na buwan na, di ba? So, nakatulong ang elixir. But tuloy pa rin ang kanyang dialysis. Hindi lang nag-deteriorate, hindi lang na sumama, no? Naku, 3 times a week na siya, no? Sabi ni doc, dapat magtagal hindi na 3 times a week. Bakit naging 3 times a week pa rin? Well, I told you, we do not know what stage the patient was. Kung nung naumpisahan yun ng elixir, nandun na siya sa bingit, magti 3 times na siya, huli na. Nahuli ang elixir. But it can still help. In what way? The immune system would make his or her post-dialysis recovery time shorter. Mas mabilis siya mag-recover kaysa magtatagal, di ba? Mapapansin niyo ang mga nagda-dialysis, latang-lata. Alam niyo yun, no? Walang gana kumain, etc. But you can see the improvement when you have patients taking this elixir. So, it's difficult to say categorically na ito ang effect ni elixir kay dialysis, ito ang effect ni elixir kay CKD, no? Kasi magkakaiba ang situations nila. And definitely, elixir placenta has a positive effect on patients who are on dialysis and on CKD. In whatever aspect they will be in, makakatulong siya. Okay? But in fairness to elixir placenta, we cannot, as I said, it's not a magic bullet na, ay, bukas wala na yan. No. Huwag ho kayo ganon mag-promise. No? It will be able to address certain aspects of the patient's treatment modality, or post-treatment modality, or recovery stage, no? Or to shorten the recovery, to shorten the suffering of your patient, to lessen the complications, the side effects that the patient suffers. Dati suka ako ng suka after chemo, ngayon sumusuka but not as much, di ba? Isn't that a good improvement? Kasi yung nutrition niya hindi lang lumalabas, di ba? Napapakinabangan niya. And all because of elixir. So, you have to look at it in that context. Ilagay natin sa tamang konteksto. Kasi you cannot say, ay, doc, nag-deteriorate pa rin. Doc, wala naman nagawa. Doc, no. Look at, hindi nyo lang alam. Yes, walang nangyayari. Do not expect na ang bilis ng effect, no? The first things that you look at would be parameters ng lab niya. Okay? Hindi nga nakikita mo nag-i-improve physically. But you will see the improvement sa mga blood chemistry niya, gumaganda ang blood picture niya, gumaganda ang platelet niya, gumaganda ang clotting time niya, na hindi man naman makikita yan sa pasyente immediately. Tayo are very fond of cutting corners. We're very fond of instant gratification, no? Nasanay na tayo na wala tayong ulam, pa-deliver. Di ba? Ganun na tayo. We are that kind of lifestyle, of mentality natin, ganun. No. Magdadasal ka, gusto mo, Diyos ko, payamanin mo ako. Pagbukas mo bukas meron ng pera doon, impossible. Kayo na mismo nagsasabi sa inyong mga posts, sa inyong mga wall. You have to start somewhere, you have to strive harder kahit na you nagkakaroon ka ng mga nalulugi, bumabagsak, nawawalan, nagne-negative, you strive further because you know yourself and you know there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is that silver lining. You see, ganun din sa Elixir Placenta. Don't lose hope because there is always something good that Elixir Placenta can do to your patients, to those who are not your patients, who might be just taking it just to, prevent them from getting from their deteriorating ang kanilang health. So, mind you, magkakaroon pa rin yan ng magandang positive results, effects.
Yes, that's true, ano. At syempre makakasama natin sa Elixir Summit si Doc Romy and also some na nagda-dialysis din na ang ganda ng naging improvement sa kanila. Even though they're still undergoing dialysis, pero yung sabi mo nga, Doc, na yung reaction nila after nagkaroon sila ng mas nagiging may strength na sila, yung physical strength nila nandyan. Unlike before na napapagod, mabilis mapagod, natutulog pagkatapos mag-dialysis, walang ganang kumain, pero with the Elixir Placenta, talagang nakatulong ito sa kanila. Ayan. So,
in short, the quality of life nila is so much improved. And a lot of yung mga members, family members are so happy with it. Bakit? Kasi before, pagkatapos niya, ang tamlay, tulog ng tulog. What good family time or what can you share with him, no? Alam niyo naman, ang patutunguhan niya, it's dead end yun eh. That's why I always tell my patients, whenever you have diabetes or you're undergoing dialysis, pagka may diabetes ka, especially if it is getting a late stage, look for a transplant donor. Kasi yun ang the best solution. Para hindi ka na mag-dialysis, get a transplant. Easier said than done. No? Kailangan mag-ipon ka, kailangan makahanap ka ng donor, but that is the ultimate, the best solution, permanent solution. The other side is, ayaw mo maghanap, ayaw mo magpa-transplant, then dialysis is it. No? So basically, the problem is after dialysis, you want to have quality time with your patient, with your dad, with your lola, with your tita, di ba? Kasi ang sarap naman pagka, you can always look back to the memories that you had na nung si Papa buhay pa, even after dialysis, nagbibiruan kami, we enjoyed our time. Rather than after dialysis, nakita mo ang tamlay, ayaw na niyang mabuhay dahil hirap na siya. Yun ang those are the things that you can recall. Diba? I mean, can you put a price tag on this feeling, these priceless moments that you have with your family member, with your dad, with your mom, na experience mo yan because of Elixir Placenta? You cannot. Sabihin mo, bibigyan kita ng 1,000,000 para ang recover, ang nasa isip mo ay mabago. It's not gonna happen, di ba? You will always remember your mom, your dad na even after a dialysis, smiling, di ba? Accepted na niya yon, but they were always happy for us to be around with them during the last months nila, di ba? That's it. The quality of life that we give to our patients will definitely improve. So do not lose hope. Do not lose hope. There is always, sabi ko nga, that silver lining that would really, really be appreciated. Pag wala na yan lahat, alam nyo, pupuntahan kayo ng inyong mga pasyente and they will tell you, alam nyo, ang unlaking, yung pinaka magandang nangyari with Elixir Placenta was this, and not them leaving us na napakalungkot, and what we can only recall are the sufferings, the pain, the negative quality of life that they had post dialysis, post chemotherapy, mangyayari lahat ito. Lahat naman ng bagay towards the end of our lives, it happens. But what a way to end it, no? They're happy, they're in the best positive disposition. Napakaganda po noon. Parang you will always have that memory of them na they were always parang andun lang sila. They never were gone kasi after a particular time na hirap na sila, ano sasabihin nila sa inyo? "Wag na lang, tapusin na ito, hirap na ako eh. I don't like it anymore. I have to go." 'Di ba? Yun na yun, ikaw na mismo ang oo nga 'no, parang you see, we want to give them the best possible quality of life in the after treatment, in the chemo, in the post-surgery, in the post dialysis, all of this, okay? So I think a lot of them would tell you na yes, the result is not always instant kasi mahina na ang immune system nila. It will take time. So be more patient, be more patient.
Ayan, thank you for that, Doc. Yes, no, yung
Mm.
quality life talaga. And
Mm.
the progress and the developments of individuals taking Elixir Placenta differs to each one. Ano? Baka yung
Yes.
iba nagsasabi na, ay bakit siya mabilis yung kanyang recovery? Ako hindi. So sabi nga nitong
Yes, yes.
kanina, magkakaiba po tayo ng health status, magkakaiba tayo ng health concern, kahit na parehas kayong diabetic, pero magkaiba pa rin ang mga laboratories, the way of living, the way of thinking, yung mental condition mo, and so on. So, ayun. So, ang health progress po magkakaiba sa bawat tao. Ayan. And more will be coming. Marami pa tayong mga pag-uusapan sa mga susunod. Ayan, makakasama natin si Doc Francis sa ating Elixir Summit. So, sa mga katanungan about cancer, yes, I can see it from here. Ano, may mga questions pa about cancer, about cardiovascular. We have a training about cancer, so pwede po nating i-recall yon, pwede natin i-preview yon, and mahanap niyo po yung mga kasagutan doon. Ayan. So thank you very much, Dr. Francis De Cangson. And also, thank you very much, GFAX Believers. Ayan, tuloy-tuloy pa rin tayo sa pag-promote ng ating Elixir Placenta because we ourselves are witnesses sa mga natulungan nito. And ito yung isang advocacy natin, is to help more people achieve a better quality of life. Ayun lamang po, and have a great night everyone. Thank you, Doc. Bye-bye everyone.